top news headlines. Efficient industrial and investment policy must, says Namchakibgen. And in Jiribam National Highway 37 wrought in worst condition. Hello, good evening. You're watching Pony TV English News. I'm Christina and now the news in detail. Industry Minister Namchakibgen stressed that an efficient industrial and investment policy is the need of the hour to attract investment and to spur robust economic activity for industrial development in Manipur while gracing as chief guest at a one-day workshop on framing of industrial and investment promotion policy IIPPM 2022 held today at the conference hall of Institute of Cooperative Management ICM Lamphilpat. Namcha also expressed her gratitude to Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh for entrusting her with the responsibility to make Manipur a hub for India's future trade and commerce with neighboring states and neighboring countries. Southeast Asia, as Manipur is India's gateway to Southeast Asia. She further informed that at present there are 34,293 units in micro, small and medium enterprises MSME, which was 1,085 units in the year 2015. This clearly shows that Manipur is marching ahead in the field of industrialization, she asserted. It may be mentioned that Industrial and Investment Promotion Policy IIPPM 2022 is formulated to strengthen the state government's mission. She sought cooperation, valuable suggestions and ideas from the concerned stakeholders for successful framing of Industrial and Investment Promotion Policy IIPPM 2022. Secretary of Textile, Commerce and Industry Michael Achom and Director of Textile, Commerce and Industry Yumnam Robita also graced the occasion as guest of honor and president respectively. The workshop was also attended by concerned officers, officials and stakeholders from various industrial sectors. One of the lifelines of Manipur Jiribam National Highway 37 is in pathetic condition. There are many potholes on the road at Kapudai under Tausem subdivision. Though the current government had announced about repairing the national highway, it is still in bad condition, and difficulties in transportation increased due to landslide after incessant rainfall in the state since last week. Therefore, villagers had sought the intervention of the government and repair the highway at the earliest. Social Welfare, Skilled Labor, Employment and Entrepreneurship and Fisheries Minister Haikam Dingo Singh along with Health and Family Welfare, Information and Public Relations Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan Singh on Wednesday launched Village Health Sanitation and Nutrition Day at Sangzengbam Kunau Community Hall in Fal East. The launching program was organized by National Health Mission, Manipur under the 100 Days Action Plan of the new government in celebration of 75 years of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Speaking at the ceremony, Haikam Dingo said that even though the program is to be taken up by the Health Department, the Social Welfare Department also has a big role. He said that the most important part of the program is to create awareness among the villagers on how to remain healthy. He appealed to the villagers to know the importance of the program and avail the benefits provided at the venue of the function. Stating that maintaining a healthy lifestyle is needed for a healthy society, the minister said that this can be achieved when the knowledge of various aspects of health care and nutrition to protect from various diseases and malnutrition is acquired. Dr. Sapam Ranjan observed that if the schemes taken up by the government for the welfare of the people are not followed properly, it will affect the future generation of the state. He said the nutrition is a much needed source of a healthy life and one needs to know when and how to consume nutritional diets by pregnant women for the health of both mother and baby. He urged the people, especially the women, to take care of health as their primary duty. MLA of Lamlai Constituency KH Ibomcha Singh, Social Welfare Director NG Uttam Singh, Health Services Director Dr. K. Rajo Singh, Mission Director NHM Dr. Samorjit Ningombam were also present in the event. India reported 2,364 new COVID cases, 10 deaths in the last 24 hours. According to the Union Health Ministry, the active cases dipped to 15,419. The total number of COVID infections reached to 4,31,29,563. And the total number of the deaths to 5,24,303, a decrease of 228 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 case lot in a span of 24 hours. The active cases comprised 0.04% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was recorded at 98.75%, the ministry said. A combined team of Infal West Commando and Mayang Infal Police Station conducted a cordon and search operation at Irong, Cunao and apprehended one Mr. Julekha, age 21, a resident of Irong, Cunao. 3 soap cases containing suspected heroin brown sugar weighed around 118 grams, 1 plastic container containing suspected to be heroin brown sugar weighed around 6 grams, and 1 mobile phone and some empty plastic vials and soap cases were found in her possession. The arrested person, also, along with the seized articles, have been handed over to Mayang Infal Police Station, and a case has been registered for further investigation. In yet another incident, a team of Kakching Commando apprehended 2 persons and found 2.25 kg of suspected opium and a sum of rupees 3,02,020 from Serao, Lamkai today. 1 person was identified as Mr. Tinay Lam Haukip, age 39, of Tonglal Veng, Tuibong, Churachandpur district, and the other person was a juvenile. The arrested individuals have been handed over to Sugnu PS for further necessary action. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. Welcome after the break. A 25-year-old man was shot by his elder brother amid a family dispute in the Jamuria area of Asansol, West Bengal on Wednesday. The deceased was identified as 25-year-old Safdar Ansari. After the incident took place, the victim was rushed to a hospital where he was declared brought dead by doctors. The accused who shot him has been absconding since the incident. On receiving the information, police reached the spot and started investigating the matter. A case was registered under relevant sections of the IPC. Public Health Engineering Department PHED has notified that Kanchipur water supply will stop providing water to its consumers since the intake pumps are unable to operate due to rising level of water in Infal and Iril rivers. The department has appealed to all the consumers to bear with the inconvenience for the time being until the water level of both the rivers recedes. Former Punjab Congress Chief Sunil Jakhar is now a member of the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) 5 days after he left the Grand Old Party. He had announced his shock resignation from Congress last week. Addressing the media after being inducted by BJP National President JP Nadda at the headquarters of his new party in New Delhi, Jakhar remarked it was not easy for him to leave his now former party of 50 years, which he said 3 generations of his family served. The former Lok Sabha MP further said his decision to leave was not due to personal issues, but over issues such as nationalism, brotherhood, and unity in Punjab. The 68-year-old leader who left the position of Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee (PPCC) president in July last year to make way for Navjot Singh Sidhu was also effusive in his praise for Prime Minister Narendra Modi over a host of issues. Manipur Cabinet has approved the Manipur Plastic Policy 2022 in a press conference held yesterday. Manipur Plastic Policy 2022 aims to combat multifaceted plastic pollution by restricting plastic uses. The policy also states that anyone caught dealing in or using plastic objects in violation of the policy's directions will face a 5-year prison sentence and a fine of up to 1 lakh rupees. Further, the Cabinet also approved the Manipur Tourism Policy 2022, which takes into account the evolving tourism industry, and examined the progress of the 100 Days program, and has also decided to launch District Hill Leaders Day and Miyamgi Numit, delivering the government services to the doorsteps of general public. Before we end up the bulletin, once again the top news headlines. Efficient industrial and investment policy must seize Nemcha Kipgan. Imphal-Jiribam National Highway 37 road in worst condition. Thank you for watching Pony TV English News.